Once there was a man named Jack who had a hunting dog that he was really proud of. This dog would obey all of his commands perfectly. Being the father of all daughters, he was very excited for the day when his daughter would get married and he would have a son-in-law to hunt with. That day finally came. When the son-in-law came in town for the holidays, Jack could hardly wait to take him hunting and to show off his dog. As they drove to where they would be hunting, Jack began to brag about his dog. "Just wait until you see my dog work," he said. "He is the most amazing dog you have ever seen." Finally, they arrived at the place where they would be hunting. They crossed some fences and then began to hike back to the pond. Before they knew it, they were seeing birds. They shot their first bird, and the dog was given the command to fetch it up. But he just sat there. Jack insisted, "Fetch it up!" Eventually, the dog reluctantly meandered over to the bird and brought it back. The next bird that was shot fell in the pond. Once again, the dog was refusing to obey Jack's commands. At Jack's insistence, the dog made it to the pond, but refused to go in the water, no matter what Jack did or said. The son-in-law then said something that was like a knife to the heart of Jack. "I don't feel comfortable shooting birds that your dog won't even retrieve," he said. Frustrated and bewildered, Jack made his way back to his truck. When they arrived at the truck, he lowered the tailgate and commanded his dog to load up. The dog looked at him, but would not jump into the truck. "What's wrong with you?" said Jack as he stooped down and picked up his dog and threw it in the back of the truck. That is when Jack noticed that his hands were covered in blood. He instantly examined the dog and found that the dog had a large gash on its belly. He realized that the dog was injured. It was not being stupid or rebellious. His feelings instantly switched from frustration to compassion. Sometimes, like Jack with his dog, we see the actions or inactions of someone and we are frustrated, embarrassed, or even disgusted by them. But we learn a great lesson from Jack and his dog. Often when someone is acting differently than they should, they are injured. They are not idiotic. We would do well to treat them as such and offer help and healing rather than criticism and put-downs.